Hello, ladies and germs. Welcome to Babble with Babette. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we went to evenings now, and our show is a little bit longer and a little bit better. Now, our first, as I promised you, we would have a Miss Tina Turner to be our guest for this show. But Miss Tina is out on concert tonight, so we've got two other guests that are equally as important as Tina. This evening, our first guest will be Mrs. Barbara Walters. I'm sorry, Barbara Walters. And then our second guest tonight will be Liberace. But first, will you please Miss Barbara Walters? Hi, Barbara.
Hello, Beth.
Well, hello, Barbara.
It is so wonderful, wonderful, wonderful about you to have this Beth.
Oh, I am so glad you are here, Barbara. Would you like some water or something?
Some water?
No, some water.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Well, now, tell me, Barbara, we used to see you on TV every night, you know, on the nightly news, and we haven't seen you lately. Can you tell us, what you have been up to lately?
Well, Beth, as you know, I have my own Baba Wawa special.
Your own what?
I have my own Baba Wawa special.
Wawa, is that a children's show?
Baba Wawa.
I'm sorry, Barbara
That
Wawa.
is my name.
Oh, Barbara, honey, I'm so embarrassed. Well, okay, you have your own Barbara Walters special. Yes.
Yes, and I introduce those people as Boy George and Billy Crystal and I don't several other guests.
Well, tell me now, that sounds pretty much like I'm doing, Barbara, and you're getting paid a hell of a lot more a year than I am. Tell me what else you do.
I am very much more experienced than you.
Honey, I wouldn't say that.
I would.
Now tell me, Barbara. Tell me now, what else are you doing besides the Barbara Walters special? Are you going out like to any, special investigating cases or anything like that?
Well, I do have a new private investigator school that I am
really?
yes with Howard K. Smith.
Howard K. Smith. Ooh. Tell me, is there any good-looking detectives?
Well, then, I don't think any would be your type.
And what do you think is my type?
Oh, well, certainly I didn't mean to embarrass you, but I don't think they would be wild enough for your sort.
Wild? Well, now, wait a minute here, Barbara. Tell me what you mean by that. What you mean wild? I am not wild. I am a lady.
Oh, well...
They call me the woman of Miss Paris.
Of course. Well, as I said, I simply meant I didn't want to embarrass you.
Oh, you did embarrass me.
But,
well, then tell me, is your private news school for detectives? Is it?
Well,
it must be
it's
awful
more
boring.
investigative reporting.
Oh, I see. Investigative.
Yes, they do a little detective work.
There's nothing like that, hunk Stacy Keats or anything there.
Oh, no, we're not television actors.
Oh, no, I can certainly tell that. Now, tell me, have you interviewed, I know you interview a lot of wonderful people, many of my friends. If you're listening to me, hello out there. And I would like to know, what do you think were the most interesting people that you interviewed?
Well...
as far as you liked a lot, you thought they were real interesting.
That I interviewed Boy George about 6 months ago, and he was very, very interesting, and he was not as he ideals to be on the videos and special appearances.
Now, what do you
And,
mean what he appears to be?
Oh,
What does
well,
he appear to be?
he appears to be, I don't know, outlandish, he was just ordinary people, just like you and me.
Oh, well. Now tell me, of all the people that you did interview, who did you hate the most?
Oh, well, but you know, I'm not at liberty to say on TV, but,
Are you from Paris or somewhere? We have no liberty.
Well, I have just been on a tour of France, so probably
We
I
picked
have
up the
picked
language
up
very
the-
well, honey.
the
Well, now, let
accent.
me rephrase, not the person you hate, but who did you find was the most uninteresting? I think that's
Well, yes, I suppose I could say that I personally found, your next guest to be the most uninteresting. Liberace.
Liberace? Is that a new kind of watch?
Liberace, you know, the piano player.
Oh, Liberace. Oh, I think Liberace is the most interesting character.
Well, you know, different schools for different folks.
Honey, it looks like you haven't had many strokes in a long time. Well, Barbara, it was interesting talking to you, and if you don't mind scooting your little tush over, we will introduce our next guest.
Thank you very, very much, ma'am.
Oh, yes, Barbara, and you shall come back again, shouldn't you? Now, don't go too far, honey. We want you to stay with us.
All right, very well.
Our next guest this evening is, camera over here, buddy. You're going to be fired if you don't know how to operate the camera. Our next guest for this evening is a very good friend of mine who I have found very interesting, to say the least. And he is a talented person, and he's just a ball of fun. Would you welcome our next guest, Liberace?
Thank you.
Oh, hi, Liv, honey.
Dad, it's so wonderful to see you.
I know.
Hello, Barbara.
Liberace. Mwah.
Well, now, Liberace, were you just backstage looking at the monitor?
Yeah.
And did you happen to hear what Mrs. Wawa happened to say?
Yes, well, the bitch is getting senile.
Yes, she is. That's why she's been fired from her nightly news that goes into these specials. You know, you understand, of course.
Dad, I love to hear Pete.
Oh, do you love it,
I
darling?
think that is wonderful.
Oh, yes.
Wonderful. I wish I had it to play, had up a hairpiece like that for my pool.
Well, you should go to my hairdresser.
Oh, who are you using
Roberta
now?
Williams.
Oh, Roberta.
Yes, she's just wonderful, wonderful,
Yes,
wonderful.
she is.
You like the fondue?
Oh, yes, it's lovely.
Now, Liv, honey, tell us, I haven't seen you in quite a while, and we used to circles and be in the same circles and everything together. Now, tell me, what have you been doing lately?
Oh, well, I have been playing Las Vegas and Carnegie Hall, and I am now getting ready to start a world tour.
A world tour? Oh,
Yeah.
where are you going?
I'll be going to Australia and Japan and Russia even.
Russia? Oh,
Russia.
they have some good looking hikes in Russia. What do you think?
I guess you can say that.
Oh, come on now, Liv. We're both girls. We can talk, can't we?
Well, personally, I go for the California time.
The California girl or California boy?
The California poodle.
Yes, you look like you've had many dogs in your life. Now tell me,
But
now
I've
tell
never
me.
had you, have I?
No, and you never will. As you might have been right, Barbara. He is kind of boring.
I told you.
Now tell me, quit talking about yourself, darling, and all the trashy dogs that you've had recently.
No, I'm talking about real poodles. I just got a new miniature poodle.
Oh, a real
To
poodle.
go with all 15 of my other ones.
I
They're
just
my
saw a
babies.
poodle.
Yes.
That's so front.
Oh, yes, it's so elegant.
Elegant. What's that? Do you have a problem? Elegant. Have you been constipated, honey?
No, man, I'm just...
No, believe it or not, he really talks that way.
And believe it or not, so do woo. I wish we would have had Miss Tina tonight. Sorry. Now, Liv, you say you've been going to Las Vegas and sort of like this. Now, tell me, I read the other day that you were romantically involved with someone. Could you let us in on that?
Oh, Ben, you know we can't divulge on those kind of secrets.
Secret? What secret? Everyone knows who it is.
No, you don't.
Oh, come on, honey, tell us all. Tell us all. Come on, come on.
I couldn't tell.
Yes, you can tell us.
Oh, I couldn't.
Yeah. Oh, there is someone then. You couldn't tell if you. Oh, there is someone.
I couldn't tell if because the light wasn't on.
The light wasn't on. And do you not do it with the light on?
Oh, Dad, that's something else we can't
I think
have.
the lights are on, but nobody knows.
Well, for once, Mrs. Wawa, I can agree with you. Now, tell me, Liv, this person that you're involved with, I heard that he's, well, I hear that it's a he. Settle yourself down there, Livy,
I
honey.
really didn't divulge on that.
Well, obviously you don't want to talk to us about that.
Oh, I love to be here with you, and I love the ensemble.
Well, isn't it wonderful?
It's wonderful.
It's a Pierre Cardin.
Yes, I used to have a cape made out of the same material that I wore in Vegas, and it had like 50 pounds of rhinestones on each arm.
I was going to ask you, where is your rhinestone tonight?
Oh, well,
You've got an Oriental.
The poodle got on it, and
You have to pay for the rhinestone.
Honey, this is 60 minutes. Oh, shut up.
Anyway, the poodles got on the rhinestones, and with their little nails, stuck them out, and they're all over the carpet in my house.
Well, I'll be taking those poodles and make poodle pie out of them.
Oh, bad.
Oh, well, honey, it was so nice having you tonight.
Oh, it was so lovely to be here.
And Barbara, honey, it was wonderful having you.
It was very wonderful, wonderful, wonderful to be here.
And join us next time with Tina Turner on Babble with Babette.
Let's watch that. Let's watch it too.